can't let nobody surpass me. I move to the back like an athlete, got a little buzz, but these zippers don't chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet, independent, man, these can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me a Grammy, a crib with a leg and a whip for my granny. I ain't never had me no plan B, look at me.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wildcard Weekend on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go!
Right away, they'll change the look. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They go play action. Young. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Looking to throw, Young. His throw incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Robinson up the middle. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Smith on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Unfortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And Smith's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. On 2nd down, here's Smith. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Throw right side. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry, and now you've got to make the change up. And it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
That throw by Young incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Young will set to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Now Gino on 1st down. Ertz has it left side. Touchdown Jets. Zach Ertz. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will strike first here, this wild card matchup.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Young on third down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock's going to be on the ground.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. That's out wide here for Robinson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Young to throw on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Throwing, Young. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in-route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now they send a man in motion right. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On 1st down, Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To the air again, Smith. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw, Smith. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. David Montgomery, 25 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Young.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Again, Smith.
He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Flush to his right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Smith. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now Smith. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now a give running right is Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Geno. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young to throw it.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That ball caught by Campbell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st down, it's Smith. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Running left, Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
There he goes left side. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 15. Big yardage that time for the Jets. Give him 52 yards on the ground. From the red zone now, Smith.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the final tally.
1st down, New York.
Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Geno now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
They'll run it. And he lost the football. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Odell Beckham, 30 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now Zerline on and the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Jets use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Dolphins 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's first and 10.
22 needle. Get out of here with a W.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
23-yard line. 4 yards on the
To throw on second down is Young. That's taken in by Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Here's Young. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here we go. First and goal. Now Young going to move him around. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again. First and goal. Young to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Young. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Zerline now for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. third down they go Montgomery. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.